What's up, peeps? What's up? SlyBark here with another Lord's Mobile video for you. This is part 2 of Champion Chest Series. This is the drop rate that IGG says you're going to get correct. As we saw in the first video, 3,000 Champion Chest and a drop rate of 2.3% when they say you're supposed to get 3, give or take a little. So, we'll see what happens in this video. So, keep watching. Do me a favor before we get started. Like and subscribe. Help the channel out. And if you're looking for a guild, RC is recruiting. Hit the R5 up. Okay, guys. So, before we get started here, big shout out to my guildmate, KG Momentum, for saving 5,000 champ chest. And opening for me, so we can continue the saga of IGG's drop rate. So if you don't remember, my R5 saved 3,000 chests, opened them, and got 2.3% when IGG says you're going to get 3%. And a 3,000 sample size is pretty substantial. Sorry, moving the camera around here. It's pretty substantial. So you would think you'd be close, and he wasn't at all. He did complain to IGG, and they told him the standard, nothing's wrong with our stuff, blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing they tell everybody. There's never anything wrong with IGG stuff. They never make mistakes. And we all know that they're full of crap. They make mistakes all the time. If you played this game as long as I have, you know they make mistakes. It's not a surprise. So anyway, KG opened his up, and I was expecting him to get the 3% that they said, because I figured if IGG was correct and there was nothing wrong, he'd get 3%. If they were full of crap and they were not, and we would get what my R5 got. Instead, we got something totally different. Which makes me wonder again, did they adjust things the other way because they realized they had screwed up? I don't know. So let's get into the numbers here. As you're watching him opening, you can see everything he got, but I broke it down. He got 191 mains from his opens. 3% says you're going to get 150, give or take just a little bit. He got 191. That's a lot more than you should get. It's 3.8%. Now, if you take the difference of the two, those are almost equal, right? That's within the margin of error. Which, again, makes me wonder, what did IGG do? So let's break it down even further. He got 129 gray mains out of that. And technically he's supposed to get 50% gray, give or take a little. So that should have been 80 instead of 120, which tells me that if they did adjust the drop rate, they added some percentage to the gray. They upped the grays, dropped some of the green, probably upped the grays, and adjusted the drop. 37 greens, which is supposed to be 40 or 45%. No, 40%. And so that would be, should have been about 60 or 70. Yeah. So yeah, there would be where it happened. Blues 12, purples 4, gold 3. Those are right in line with what they should be. So, this saga is going to continue, as you can see. He did get a little bit low on the jewels, the champ jewels. He did only got 20. You're supposed to get 0.05%. Yeah, 0.5% is what you're supposed to get, and he got 0.4%. Maybe just a hair bit outside outside what I would think exception would be, but it's close enough. I'm not going to say one thing or another there. Very weird, though, that literally the opposite. I mean, literally totally 180 degrees the other way. This sample size is 5,000, so it's even bigger, which it should be right. And if you watch the drops, the grays, I mean, there are times when he's opening 100 and he's getting 6 grays along with maybe a blue or a green or 2 greens. I mean, there were times when the just ridiculous numbers. IGG will never admit it and they will never tell us the truth, but I have a feeling they had screwed the drop rate up when he submitted, when my R5 submitted his ticket. They went and looked at it sometime down the road. Of course, they didn't look at it right then, but sometime down the road they went and looked at it. They adjusted the other way. How long they leave it at this adjustment, I don't know. However long they had it adjusted the other way would be my guess. So 2-3 months, probably from the last update. So probably 3-4 weeks, and then they'll adjust it back to 3%. How much you want to bet? When I reach mine, which I'm going to do one on my own account, probably 1,500, maybe 2,000. We'll see. I bet I get 3%. How much you want to bet? I get 3%, almost exactly. I bet by the time I get mine there, they adjust it back to 3 and right. If I'm a betting man, that's what happened. Something screwed up on the last update when the drop rate was 2.3, 2.4, maybe 2.5, somewhere in there. Now they've adjusted it the other way to make up for that, and then they're going to bring it back to where it's supposed to be. Because there's no way you should get this many more on it. And there's just like no way you should get that few less last time. So this is part 2 of this saga. There's going to be a part 3. And we'll see what happens in part 3. So maybe another week or 2 before I reach 1,500 to 2,000. And I do mine. So yeah, stay tuned. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Peace out.